Hi, Taurus. I've been having this candle has been lit for like, can you believe the candle's still lit? How are you? This is going to be your mid-month. The 15th through the 31st. It's going to be a Celtic cross. Fit the energy however you see in your life. Don't mind the ink on my hands, okay? So, energies go both ways. So, it's predominantly a love spread. However, Venus rules both romance and finance. So, if you see that it falls in some other area of your life and it resonates, then the messages might be applicable there as well. Again, energy does go both ways. Time is fluid. Truth is of the utmost high. Okay? So, expect that my spirit guides come with clear, concise messages. Okay? I do my best to obviously channel clear, concise messages. For Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising, do check your Sun, Moon, Rising. And Venus for further clarification. It is a blessing and an honor. If you found this channel, do like, share, and subscribe. I hope you do. Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. And Venus. Sun, Moon, Rising. The Taurus. What do we have for Taurus? What's at the heart of the matter? My throat chakra's been acting up. When we need, this is when I get giddy. What's going on for Taurus? Heart of the matter. The Ace of Wands. You could be dealing with in Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. A new beginning coming in here. Okay, passionate, fiery, creative. Could be sexual. Doesn't have to be. Could be. New beginning, getting off the ground. It's new, yet the seed was already planted for you because it's sprouting. Justice, be dealing with Libra. That's what's crossing. That's what's going to help or hinder this new beginning getting off the ground. Okay? This could be a legal issue. It doesn't have to be. Okay? What's in the foundation for Taurus? What's in the foundation? What's in the foundation for Taurus? Why is this all happening? What's this new beginning as it relates to some sort of justice? Death. Scorpio energy. Someone underwent a rebirth, a transformation. There's a new beginning that's coming because of it. Something is getting off the ground. Your relationship is taking on new meaning. And this could be a divorce for some of you. Another major arcana. In the past, strength. Some of you could be dealing with Leo. In Taurus's crowning thought. Taurus thinking about the Page of Cups. You're thinking about an offer of love or an apology. A message, a term of endearment coming in. The Queen of Cups. Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. I'm going to stop at this point real quick. I'm feeling for some of you underwent a recent separation. Okay. I'm getting a couple of stories. Some of you underwent a recent separation. That's why it's all happening. That. Okay. Something died in a relationship. And it caused a new beginning. Okay. This Ace of Wands is a new beginning, where you became free. Okay. That created there's justice here. That's going to help this. That was the justice. Okay. And it took a lot of strength that brought this. Strength brought this here. The taming of the beast brought this here. I need to really change my temperament. Hence the justice as well. Hence also the death, right? The transformative inner dying of the old way of being, metamorphosis, so to speak. One needed to really change the temperament of one's behaviors and be done with shadow self and, really just go about things a different way previously is the reason all of this is happening in relationship to another human being. One saw that the way that they were relating to others was not bringing them the results that they needed. One recognized that what they don't like about another person is really what they don't like about themselves. And in becoming aware of that, they changed how they responded to people situations, how they related to other people. And in changing that response, they changed their frequency. And in doing that, they leveled up. Okay? And like the phoenix rises from the ashes, right? They leveled up. And now there is this new beginning, now that that's the central issue, right? So now they no longer relate to other people the same way that they used to. They have a new way of looking at things. They have a new way of seeing things. And because of that, they're attracting new people. That's what's helping this. Okay? There is a sense of, there's equilibrium now, there's balance. Whereas before they didn't feel, this could be you, this could be one in which you're engaging with, whereas before they felt, nothing's fair. Like, why am I being treated this way? I don't deserve to be treated this way. But when in all actuality, it was the vibe that they were giving off. So now in the crowning thought is, how am I going to go about offering my feeling, my emotion in this new way of thinking, in this new way of being? How am I going to go about doing that? And what's coming in is someone that knows exactly how to go about doing that. So because there's been this transformative way of being, because there's been this leveling up, there is now in the mindset, now how do I live in this skin, so to speak, right? Like, this is new to me. It is like going through training, like it's like training for a position, and just because you have a degree in something doesn't mean, like, and you really learn how to do the field once you begin doing the field. Like, once you get in there, it's like your first day on the new job is like, and now you're in there, and now it's like, how do I go about doing it? But then here in your future is the one that has already been vibing at that wavelength, or you've been vibing at that frequency for so long, and now that you've leveled up to that frequency, you've attracted this person. So here you, or the energy goes both ways, are at the page with a little itty bitty cup with a little fish in it, and here's the queen who's already mastered the soup, right? So, how are you seeing yourself? I'm feeling this is you who's underwent this metamorphosis, right? And you're calling in someone that you can now finally relate to. Whereas before, you see yourself as the queen of wands. Gender irrelevant. A master. So now we have two queens on the board. A master of his or her own suit. So you're seeing yourself as a master, and what's coming in for you is a master. See where I was heading with this? So, in your thoughts, how do I offer a cup of something I never knew how to offer before? Because you've never been at that level. But you're seeing yourself at that level. You're seeing yourself as the Queen of Wands. You're seeing yourself as someone who is now capable of doing that. And what's coming in for you is someone who's also, not only also capable of doing that, is someone who knows how to do that. So what's coming in for you externally? Interesting. Oh! What do I do? What do I do? What's coming in for you? I'm not going to take it. Turn the face down. What's coming in for you, Taurus? Is that everything? Yeah. What's coming in for you? Three of Pentacles. This thing is very apprentice-like. The Three of Pentacles, this is your external energy. I'm feeling this is a matter of, again, being able to come together with another like-minded individual. But the Three of Pentacles has, again, this idea of apprenticeship, right? Learning a trade, and I always see the Three of Pentacles too as the Holy Trinity, like two bodies and one soul, the three, like two becoming one. And I say that because it's a chapel, and to me this is just like the Trinity, right? So this sense of coming together with another, you leveling up, and this other human being had already done similar work, and now you're both at the same frequency. How do they see you? And again, if you're already in a relationship, it still applies. How do they see you? They see you as the one. I was thinking about the Two of Cups when I was talking about the Three of Pentacles. What are your hopes and fears? I want to clarify some of this. What are your hopes and fears? Ten of Swords. God. Are you hoping I'm feeling you could be hoping that the past is the past and that you're not going back to having to relive another cycle of death and rebirth. What's the outcome? $333. 333. Good number. Be dealing with one of the fixed signs. And the Wheel of Fortune is very indicative, too, of rising from the ashes. There is a sense of the underworld with the Wheel of Fortune, and the inner compass as well. The Sphinx and inner knowing. Knowledge and higher understanding. Very vibrational, too. So much going on with the Wheel of Fortune. And it's a 10. And it's another completion. You have 2 10s. Hey, I'm going to clarify. I'm really feeling this could be also for some divorce, coming out of divorce. The outcome obviously being very fortuitous. Someone is definitely viewing you as a soulmate with this 2 of Cups. You having on your mind this Page of Cups, how to go about offering love to someone. What brought you here was needing to change your temperament and needing to change your behaviors and patterns and habits and change of mindset, shift in consciousness even. Definitely change in vibratory, that's what I'm looking for, output. At the heart of the matter is a new beginning in love, a new beginning in creative endeavor, a new beginning in relationship. And it's all happening due to a transformation. Justice is here for you. Balance is here for you. Venus is here for you. Venus is here for you in not just romance, but in finance, with the Wheel of Fortune as the outcome. I don't feel as though you need to fear any ending of any cycle. What's coming in for you certainly is partnership, an agreement, contractual agreement nonetheless, leveling up in all areas. I'm going to clarify a couple things. I would like to see what death really symbolizes here. These 2 queens have me a little... What is going on with the death, the Taurus, Sun, Moon, rising in Venus? We're getting 2. Okay? The Page of the Pentacle, the Queen, and Empress. You could be dealing with children. This death could be a mother figure. Again, a divorce. The Empress also, to me, signifies wife. I don't want to say it could have been the loss of a child, like a miscarriage. That brought this on too. This transformation of, I mean, things like that tend to shake us up. You know, life is precious. So when we grieve, trust and believe, when we grieve, it definitely transforms us. Your value systems have changed, Taurus. Big time. A lot has happened to you internally that has caused you to look at life differently, to value life differently. You get one on the Queen of Cups, please. You leveled up. Congratulations. Not everybody does. And that's actually that's honestly not a bad thing from my standpoint. Judgment. This Queen of Cups coming in for you might be, again, gender irrelevant, might be somebody in which perhaps might be one of the reasons why you're leveling up, or why you're so, what's what I'm looking for. Why this is so significant to you. This is very spiritually significant. This might be a second chance for you. A second go around. With Judgment here. Like, you don't want to miss this opportunity again. You're like, no, I'm not going to miss this opportunity again. You recognize how important this is. Like, this, you now value this. Whatever change in consciousness you've had has caused you to recognize how important this is, and you will not let this go. You will go to any lengths to secure this. Yes, you see yourself as the Queen of Wands. Queen, King, doesn't matter. It's the energy. The Queen of Wands, let me tell you something. That energy is loyal, devoted, devout. You come after anything of hers, she's going after your jugular. Okay, like that's it. That fire within her or him, okay, again, it's an energy. Period. End of discussion. This is how you see yourself. You are going to do whatever is necessary in your power to aspire to be better, no matter what. Move mountains is what you are going to do, okay? Because that's what the Queen of Wands does. You name it, it gets done. And because you're holding onto whatever this is, you will do whatever the hell you have to do to not let go to what it is you are valuing right now. And predominantly, that's yourself. That's what I say. Because it took a hard to get to where the hell you're at right now. And your eye is on the prize. And you're not letting go. And let me tell you something, not only that, they view you the same way. And your outcome is Wheel of Fortune, Taurus. So, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, they view you the same way. So, reason being is because you're a vibrational match. Because you're doing work. That's how this stuff works. It works if you work at it. That's why you get the Wheel of Fortune. There's something they feel as though they don't see. That very well could be how you feel. Because in your hopes and fears is the Ten of Swords. You're scared you're going to get hurt. Because you know, in part, not only is this a second chance at this, you don't want to regress. You don't want to go backwards. You want one more on this. But you have the Wheel of Fortune as the outcome. So it's okay. And you have strength. Backing you up. And you're doing the work. And they're putting themselves here anyway. With this Eight of Swords. This isn't anything you're doing. They look at you as the Two of Cups. They have the Eight of Swords because they're all up in their head over how they feel about the Two of Cups. So it's nothing to worry about. That's what they're doing. Nothing so. Ten of Swords and the Two of Pentacles. You have a decision to make. Your hopes and fears. And there's a cycle that still needs to be completed here, Taurus. That's what this judgment is about, too. And the second chance coming in. And this is why these videos go to Vimeo. You know that, right? I can't help myself, though. Once I start, I'm like, I need to know. You're avoiding a tower moment. You or them. Someone is avoiding a tower moment. There's so much energy going on in this reading. You get the World with the Wheel of Fortune. There's fear here. But you're doing the work, and so are they. They've been doing the work. Or maybe you've been doing the work. Because energy is like... And you know what happens more than anything is that when you begin doing the work, it's like through osmosis and energetic transference, they then too kind of pick up on that. So your vibrational match just happens to come through. Your outcome is the World and the Wheel of Fortune. I don't even think so much you're avoiding a tower. I don't think a tower is going to come through. There's no need for a tower moment to happen here. I feel as though that's why it came up in the reverse. Not that you're avoiding it. I don't think the tower is going to come in. I feel as though that's confirmation to, if you have any fear with this Ten of Swords and juggling any sort of decision, and always feeling like you're looking over your shoulder with this Page of Swords, that there is no need to. That as long as you continue to level up, and as long as you continue to aspire to be better, and as long as you work on the shadow and your spiritual awareness, everything else is going to fall into place. Alright, Taurus, that was your reading for mid-March the 15th through the 31st. I wish you luminous love, light, and blessings always. I'll see you next time.